Welcome to the Love Creates Love mini podcast with me, Gail Berry. So, in this episode of my mini podcast, I'm going to be talking about what is the best oil for newborn skin. And this is because I'm asked this a lot. And I recently recorded a generic podcast on this, but people were asking for more detail. What are the benefits of all the different individual types of oil? Because there are so many. Now, one thing I should say is that your choice of oil will be influenced by traditions, rituals, and cultural practices. So make sure that you receive the information I'm going to share, but also pay attention to your own heritage, your own culture, and make sure that you feel comfortable with the oil that you're using. And of course, always do a patch test on yourself and your baby before you use any oil on the skin. That's super easy to do. You just put a little bit of oil on the inside of your wrist, leave it there for a few minutes. If your skin loves it and there's no allergic reaction, it will be absorbed with ease. If you get any unwanted lumps and bumps, redness, rashes, if there's any heat or if it feels itchy, that means that there could be an allergic reaction. You want to wash that off and you want to speak to a medical professional. So we want you to be super safe. Sometimes people do massage without oil, but I think it's nicer with oil. And of course, you can do massage with oil without oil over clothes, which is quite good for babies that have colic, particularly on the tummy. And when you've got little tiny preemies, skin to skin and containment holds can often be more appropriate. Now, the reason why there's a lot of discussion about what is the right oil to use is in recent years, there has been some research that has suggested that it's not safe potentially to use oil on the skin of babies under 6 weeks old, because there was a study that suggested that this could cause atopic dermatitis in babies. However, there are many cultures and traditions where babies are massaged from birth with a whole range of different massage mediums. It was a small study that was done, and it is difficult to know the effect and impact of that study. And it's always good to on the side of caution. So we're in this kind of interesting space where different cultures have different practices. So it's just really important to make an informed decision. So I'm going to share with you some information on the type of oils that you can use. And I want you to really tune in and see what feels good for you. Personally, my favorite oil to use for baby massage is an organic sunflower seed oil, which I'll explain why later on. And that's what our Blossom and Berry baby massage oil contains for that reason. So here's a rundown of some of the oils that you can use on newborn skin. So the first one is fractionated coconut oil. So this is a lightweight, odorless, and easily absorbed oil, which the skin really loves because it is really rich in moisturizing properties and gentle enough for newborns with sensitive skin. And some people say that fractionating coconut oil is less likely to cause allergic reactions compared to regular coconut oil. So again, this is used in many cultures, particularly in India and in more Eastern countries. But you have to feel happy with this. Just so you know that coconut oil is not coming from a nut. It's not a nut-based oil. It's actually made from the seed or the bean of the coconut. So it can be safe for people who have a nut allergy. But again, my personal advice would be, if there's any history of nut allergies, if there's any history of allergies, try and stick to the most hypoallergenic oil for the skin, which in my experience is organic sunflower seed oil. But again, have a little bit of further investigation into this if you really want to use fractionated coconut oil. The next one is jojoba oil, which is often used because it resembles the natural oils produced by the skin itself. So it makes it an excellent choice for newborns in many different cultures around the world. It doesn't clog up the pores, and it has soothing properties that can help with dry and irritated skin. Number 3 is grapeseed oil. So this is often used in adult massages, holistic massage, and is a light, odorless, easily absorbed oil that makes it particularly suitable for newborns. And it's good for newborns with sensitive skin. It contains high levels of antioxidants and vitamin E, which help to moisturize and protect the skin barrier. Number 4 is almond oil. So attention here, if you have a nut-based allergy, please avoid this. It's just not worth it. A lot of people say that the amount of nut element in sweet almond oil is absolutely tiny, that it couldn't cause a reaction, but I would just say to steer super clear. So sweet almond oil is a gentle hypoallergenic oil, even, sorry, couldn't say that, making it really suitable for newborns in many cultures again. It's rich in vitamin E and fatty acids, which help to moisturize and nourish the skin. But as I said, if there's a history of nut allergies, I would really exercise caution here and just use one of the other oils, because it's simply not worth causing a reaction. And number 5, last but not least, my favorite, organic sunflower seed oil, because it's another gentle option for newborn skin. It's lightweight, it absorbs easily, it's rich in vitamin A and fatty acids, which helps to maintain the skin's moisture, and it protects against dryness as well. So it's very important to do that patch test, as I said. When we're talking about newborn skin, for baby massage, we're talking about 6 weeks plus. In the traditional practice of baby massage, this is done beforehand. If you, like I said, in many cultures, babies are welcomed into the world with a massage. In India, it's practiced every single day for the first 40 days. But in the UK, if you're teaching baby massage, or you're going to a baby massage class, it has been recommended that you wait 6 weeks before you use this oil on your baby's skin, because the skin is still developing. And if you imagine that the skin is made up of all these little kind of bricks that are making up the different layers of the skin, the dermis and the epidermis, you want to just make sure that there's no disruption in that process. So, like I said, it's a kind of a dance here between cultural practice, rituals, and science and research. So you have to find your own way through. Personally, in my baby massage classes, I wait to use oil until 6 weeks plus. I never recommend using aromatherapy oils in a regular massage oil, because they're very powerful. They're very strong, and you don't need to use them on your baby every day, because your baby absolutely loves your smell and it can be super distracting. But they are useful for things like specific ailments like colic, or they can be good for teething, but you'd use them as and when, and you'd use it as instructed by an aromatherapist or by a pre-blended oil specifically for that condition, and use it sparingly. That's what I would say. I would avoid any type of oils with petroleum base, like baby oil, because these actually block the skin. They're almost like a liquid Vaseline, so they're not suitable for massage. They don't let the skin breathe, and they are a byproduct of kind of petroleum um, kind of refinement, really. And so they're not very good to put on baby skin at all. They're full of chemicals, and I definitely wouldn't recommend them. So although many people associate baby oil with Johnson's baby oil, do your research, have a bit of a Google, and feel into it, smell it, put it on your skin, and maybe put it in your mouth or not, because this is the thing that babies are constantly putting their fingers and their hands and their feet in their mouth. You don't want to put anything on your baby's skin that your baby is going to ingest, or is going to go into your baby's eyes or nose or mouth, that isn't 100% natural, because your skin is the largest organ of absorption and excretion. And in essence, what you put on your skin is like putting in your mouth. So if you wouldn't put it in your mouth, don't put it on your skin, especially with babies. So I hope I've cleared that up with a bit of a roundup. You've got a great selection of 5 different oils that you can choose. So be discerning, have a think about it. Hop over to the website at Blossom and Berry. We've got some oils there, which of course are of the finest quality. Organic sunflower seed oil, perfect for baby massage. We've also got some blogs on there that go into the whole debate around when it's appropriate to use oil for massage too, plus all of our free resources. And if you would like to train with us as a teacher, you'll find details of our Global Teacher Training Scheme, which means you can train with us anywhere online in the world and be qualified as a baby massage teacher in as little as 12 weeks. So come on over and join the Blossom and Berry family, find out more and connect and say hello. Okay, I hope you've joined today's podcast. And don't forget to subscribe and listen for our next episode.